Funny Japanese variety shows are back again. Anyone who has owned a cat knows. Sneak a cucumber behind a cat. It will get startled when it turns around. Today the program team is curious. If all felines are afraid of cucumbers, they directly spend 1 million yen to find an unlucky guy to test a cheetah. If it goes well, he gets a nice dinner tonight. If it goes wrong, it could be the end of him. The unlucky guy holds a fake cucumber, walks gently toward the cheetah, afraid that he might become the cheetah's dinner. Luckily, the cheetah is too focused on eating to notice someone approaching. The unlucky guy places the cucumber and runs away right away, scared of being spotted by the cheetah. The totally clueless cheetah keeps munching on its delicious chicken. Let's see if this experiment can prove the program team's guess.
まだ聞いてない。
Congratulations to the unlucky guy. He successfully wins the 1 million yen reward. You have to admit, this program team really knows how to have fun.
This is an incredibly fun God simulator. It uses an oversized water tank to build a real ecosystem. You will play the role of God. Observe over 100 species of creatures. On the first day you create the world. Inside this custom-made giant water tank, you build the landform and environment to create unique rock walls. Bring an old wooden stake from the yard. After that, use volcanic rocks and pebbles as the base to cover the entire water tank. Then lay branches and charcoal and bring a large pile of soil and all natural fertilizer to provide sufficient nutrients for the plants and animals on this land. Starting from the second day, you create vegetation. Plant a large number of plants on the ground and rock walls. They will provide habitats for all kinds of animals. After arranging the vines on the ceiling and the artificial lake, this world takes its initial shape. You name it Pandora. In addition to the rich and colorful natural terrain, Pandora can also simulate clouds, mist and rainfall. Daily lighting can be controlled at will. It is simply the most exquisite ecosystem ever created. Such a gorgeous stage is waiting for the players to enter. But before that, you make a surprising discovery. A small jumping spider. It hangs on its own silk thread, looking around this vast land with awe. And it is not the only stowaway. You then spot a group of leafcutter ants. They must have followed the old tree roots to move to the planet Pandora. Although this is an accident, it is reasonable for the planet to have some native creatures. But before long, you discover an even more terrifying species. They are a group of fire ants. They crawl out of the soil you brought in. Although their numbers are small, they are extremely aggressive and are notorious for their eagerness to invade local ants. This means a great ant war is about to break out between the two tribes. After all, survival of the fittest is the law of nature. Who do you think will win between them? A battle between leafcutter and fire ant colonies is about to break out. You decide to introduce new species to stop the conflict. A small group of silver creatures stays at the tree stump top. They have no plan to join the war. Instead, they build tunnels with droppings to hide from the chaos. Before long, the leafcutter ants and fire ants start a fierce territorial fight. As God, you will not stand by and watch. To control the ant population, you introduce the first new species, a house gecko. The gecko is a little confused in the new world. Its instinct tells it, this land is beautiful but also full of dangers. Look, a newly hatched baby fly appears. Its wings are not fully grown and it looks very cute. The little fly just learns to fly and is caught by the jumping spider for a meal. This is not a pet box but a real ecosystem. Before you take action, the ant war is already in full swing. The leafcutter army has plenty of troops and sends large soldier ants, but fire ants are highly aggressive despite their small size. They are fierce and can take down key targets in battles. The war between the two sides lasts more than 20 days. Some ants are forced to retreat to the pond to live in seclusion. They rest and recover their strength there. The gecko you sent to control ants shows little enthusiasm. It sleeps with its eyes open all day long. It is time to bring in new hunters. On the 30th day after Pandora was created, you launch a large-scale species introduction. First, you add detritivores including 4 types of pillbugs and 5 kinds of cockroaches in different sizes. They decompose waste in the ecosystem and act as rainforest cleaners. Next, you introduce herbivores such as crickets, grasshoppers, and Chinese sword katydids. The rainforest has plenty of plants for them to feed on. In the past month, mosses, vines, and mushrooms have grown wildly. Insects are needed to eat part of them to control their growth. Over the next 50 days, you introduce new species every few days. Some are lovely while others have less pleasant appearances. For a better visual experience, we will not show more of them. For higher level predators, you choose to bring in a spider. It helps control the number of other insects. A few days after settling in, the spider spins a beautiful web, high above the jungle to claim its territory. Another predator, the praying mantis, follows, and rules a large area at the bottom of the eco-tank. Meanwhile, the earlier gecko has not been seen for days. One morning you find it dead quietly in a rainforest corner. Leafcutter ants are processing the gecko's remains. They work together to carry it back to their nest. This key resource lays a foundation for the ant empire's revival. After the gecko's death, you realize stronger predators are needed. On the 105th day, you add a skink to the eco-tank. In the wild, it is an ordinary lizard, but in this world it is like a golden dragon. Covered with golden scales, it is the top predator so far. The skink smells a small cricket eating moss, then takes it to the shade under a rock crevice. After more than 100 days of development, the rainforest is full of dangers. Even a human can hardly survive a day here. Besides predator hunting, the water area in the corner has become a graveyard for many insects. To improve the pond's ecosystem, you introduce aquatic creatures. First are snails that decompose algae in the water, then several colorful guppies. They are beautiful and not picky eaters, feeding on almost all microorganisms and small insects. Next are cherry shrimp, a common crustacean in eco-tanks. They reproduce fast and are easy to keep. You also add some small crabs. These shrimp and crabs start eating actively as soon as they arrive, showing great adaptability. About a week later, the water quality improves a lot. How fun are Japanese variety shows? You can never imagine. Today, the program team brings in a dessert master, hides fake desserts all over the room. Celebrities have to figure out the answer with their mouths. Imura picks the slipper. He really has a thing for shoes. Imura takes a confident bite. Yep, this is a real shoe. Next is Mizuho. She chooses the toothbrush. These dense bristles. Takes a bite. Turns out the bristles are glued on one by one with sugar. Up next is Koryo. He picks the teapot from a bunch of utensils. Takes a bite. Not only does it look realistic, even the tea inside is real. The next two unlucky ones both pick real items. Then comes Kitagawa. She chooses the key. Can this really be a dessert? The key and the chain are both made of chocolate. Who knew desserts could use sandblasting technology? Even the rubber handle is a dessert. The only thing left is a sliding door. The girl walks right up and takes a bite. Sure enough, it is crispy and delicious. It seems women have a unique ability to identify desserts.
Today, the program team covers the entire manor with traps. Tricks the celebrities into coming to discuss the script. The first victim is Ijima Kaneko. He is actually a guy, wears a pair of high heels, walks awkwardly and effeminately to the filming site. The program team has already set everything up for him. This look is absolutely hilarious. The team pulls him up. One shoe falls straight into the trap. He bends down to pick it up, only to fall into the trap again. The team pulls him up once more, and kindly puts a wig on him. Seeing him covered in flour, the team tells him to drink some water and rest, but he falls into the trap again. When he is pulled up the third time, the wig is already gone. The team then takes out their prized collection wig and puts it on him. The clueless Kaneko even thanks them. The director comes out at this moment, tells him to go rest in the car first. By the time he realizes something is wrong, it is already too late. No one knows how many traps the team has dug. Kaneko raises his hands in surrender, touches his head and finds it smooth. The wig is gone again. The second victim is Ijima Takachiku. He knows all the team's tricks, refuses to step into the trap zone no matter what. The program team activates Plan B immediately, leads him into a small room. The staff members sit in the safe area. Takachiku lets his guard down, sits down happily, and gets catapulted straight into the air. The staff rush to rescue him, apologize repeatedly. Takachiku is so angry he wants to hit someone. He was this careful, yet still fell for the prank.